Slum of heroes, wild mortals and the gods, and Yeah! Welcome to ArtCo Drone Solutions. We've got a great show tonight. We've got tons of people coming on the panel. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of some stuff too. We're going to be talking about the Avata, of course, the Avata, and the Mavic 3 Classic. We'll be talking about that. That's going to be released in a few days. I'm going to turn down my headphones so I don't hear myself go crazy. So let's get going, and it is time for some dad jokes. Alrighty. Why did the hedgehog cross the road to meet his flatmate? Dominic like that. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's get the. Yeah. All right. I was crossing this field when I got charged by a bull. I couldn't believe it. 10 pounds to cross a field. Oh boy. Rabbit hutch salesman. They'll give us a run for your money. All right. And let's see what else. Have you heard about the rechargeable horses? Just plug them in at the mains. Okay. I just bought a chicken farm for poultry sum. Yeah. We've got an aviary at our home, but one of our birds of prey will only exercise at night to 1980s music. It's our kestrel maneuvers in the dark. Ooh, boy. I guess Dominic liked that one. I was, okay. Just written a book on cats. Beginning to wish I used paper. Oh, yeah. I saw a 20-foot parrot yesterday. You could knock me down with a feather. Oh, Bill's frowning. He's like, oh, God. My dog finished his final today at the university. He finally got his pedigree. Yeah. Okay. Legless parrot. No purchase necessary. Hey. Dominic liked that one. Did you know that if male sheep and llamas are put in the same field, they fight? You end up with a Rama Llama Ding Dong. Yeah, okay. Took my dogs out with poo bags yesterday. The missus hates that nickname. Oh! Had to take my dog to the vets today. As it's been acting very peculiar. She told me he's suffering from schizophrenia. It's not a happy bunny. Oh. All right, one more. We'll get this guy. Thing going. Owls don't mate when it's raining. It's too wet to woo. All right. So let's say hello to everybody in the chat. We've got Maddie of Maddie's Drone World, Susan Lee, Charles Galuski, Mr. Skyfly, Randy 410, Matt 420. We got Warren at your show. Alexa's Bill, if you could send Alexa's a link to join us, that'd be awesome. And then we got Captain Joe Merca, USA Drone Flyer. Welcome, welcome. And who else? Oh, Scott Nadeau is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Michael Blade, FPV, Dominic in Northside Hawk. And, oh boy, we got Jerry Bauer. We got a whole bunch of Bill Quinn Dynasty is here. Awesome, awesome. We got a good group all ready to start the evening. Let's get this show going. Let's start with my mate all the way from down under. It is the ever chatty Dominic. Welcome, welcome.
Good evening. I must say, I got home last night and someone had dropped some soil on my front lawn. The plot thickens.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, if you're going to tell the jokes, I think I've got a few myself. So
awesome. Well, let's bring in our other panelists, all the way from Port St. Lucie, where it could be raining, it could be sunny. Who knows? It could be nighttime over there. Let's welcome Bill Ronayne. Uncle Bill, welcome, welcome. And we can't hear you.
Again.
And hello, Laura, little llama Laura. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
Sooner or later we'll get this right.
Yep. Johnny DRC, welcome, welcome. And Alan, all the way from Ireland or over in that area. Drone Views Media. And Dominic can't get his tail out of the picture.
Yeah, I'm under attack. I'm under attack. I specifically moved to this spot because so I wouldn't be under attack by this, ginger.
Yep. Is that the name of the cat?
Ginger Terror.
Ginger Terror.
Yeah, she's an absolute terror. I moved to another spot to get her out of the way, and she just keeps following me there.
So how you doing, Bill? How was your day? Busy day at the bowling alley?
Long day as usual, you know. I couldn't see what I was doing, by the way. I only have one monitor at the moment, and I'm fixing a computer for somebody. So that both PCs are hooked up to this one monitor. So I'm switching back, and I was switching back and forth.
You're multitasking.
Yeah. So I didn't realize that the voice meter wasn't running properly. So and then I couldn't fix it because I couldn't see because it takes a moment to switch and whatever. So that's what's going on. Yep. This is an old office Dell computer. It's not bad. It's an old i5 that I'm fixing for my boss's kid. So,
awesome.
That. Yeah.
Cool.
Let me. I can't see the chat, so let me get myself set up there. So, how was your day? Got any other jobs lined up?
Let's see. Had a drone gig. I was supposed to be out of town this weekend. I had a gig up in Edgemont, South Dakota, but the person who was setting up this gig didn't get back to the guy that I was supposed to be working with. So we may do it next weekend. Who knows? But it was for a pipeline. I was going to do some mapping, I guess.
You're going to lay some pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well, it's good.
Yeah. So been flying the Avata a lot. Last Sunday, I had a real estate gig up in Frederick, Colorado, and that was interesting. Flew the Avata with that one, with the motion controller. So that was kind of interesting. I have a video. Dominic is probably watching it because it's in the members only.
Yeah, I did. I did watch it.
Good.
I'm a member.
Well, go check it out.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody become members and then you can watch it.
Maybe. We'll see. I will. I'll get to it. Who's in the chats here? Little Laura. Hello. Who said? See, some people said hello to me. I should say hi back. Is that okay? Hi, Laura.
That's
How are
fine.
you? Yeah,
I'm
some
saying
people.
hi
One
to
person.
everybody.
That's all right. One person said hi. Charles, how you doing? You know, what am I printing? How'd you know I was printing something? Because I went like this. Yeah, I'm printing something. I'm fixing a computer. I'm on Artie's channel. I'm drinking iced tea, and I'm drinking
Bring me
something
a
else.
coffee.
Havana! Phone game.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll take a sip of coffee.
You're weak. Weak sauce. Okay, let me see what we got over here. What am I printing? Well,
so last night I was invited over for dinner with at the Enstrom's home, and I
Mhm.
brought my Avata. With
Yay!
oh,
Well
nice.
done.
oh no, these are the drawers, and right now it's building the case, and this thing
He's
fits
showing
in,
us.
underneath the, into the Ender 3. Supposedly
Right.
is made for the Ender 3. My only problem was these handles that come out like that, and
Yeah.
I didn't set it for supports, so underneath here got pretty raggedy, but they still
Oh,
work.
okay.
I'll
No one
sand
will
them
tell
down.
you.
I'm surprised they printed it all because there was nothing supporting it. Went halfway up the side, and it gets to this, and there's nothing out here.
Ooh.
But it printed. Just
Interesting.
not great. Yeah. Yes, I'm showing off my drawers. You are correct.
Yeah.
There we go. The case
So I
is
flew
looking great.
the Avata last night and got to try out the new RC controller, which is cool because I flew indoors, and that video will be going up tomorrow for you members. It'll be going up tomorrow, and you'll get to see some pretty interesting things there at their house.
Well, that sounds great.
Hmm.
Excellent
So,
news.
speaking of the Avada, did you hear? You probably saw Candono's video where his second Avada has upgraded motors that are more
Yeah.
powerful,
Well,
and
it didn't happen on accident.
no,
No, you
I think
installed them.
he installed them
Mm-hmm.
himself, so it's got a little more oomph to it, and I guess he was working on another video where he's going to see if it'll carry the GoPro without uh, much effort, like the stock motors really uh, did not like flying with the GoPro on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got a
Thanks,
4K
Laura.
camera on it. It's got a pretty darn good camera. Why would you need to put a GoPro?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd
Or
been
you
even.
can have the GoPro looking the other way while you're taking off and get those really good pull away shots. There you go. Hmm.
Maybe he wants an even better camera on it.
There you go.
Maybe he's never satisfied. Maybe you're not.
So that was very interesting. So if you're good with the soldering iron, you could take your Avata and replace motors with more powerful motors. So that's pretty cool. And your thoughts about that, fellas?
Who? Me? Are you asking me?
Yeah, I said fellas. That would mean you or
Oh,
Dominic. I mean,
Oh, I think it'd be
I mean, adding more powerful motors to a brand new $1,000, jump.
yeah, great idea. If I had one, I'd probably go out and do it myself.
Absolutely, I'd probably use fuel.
Mm.
White fuel. Make it real. Would it make it? It probably makes it a better drone. I mean, if he can do that,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
I'm sure it's better, and it's making it more like real FPV for him because these guys FPV and these guys I FPV a little bit myself, but you like to get in the works there and change things and make them better and like that. One
Mhm.
of the draws on this is they think it's not powerful enough. So there you go.
Mhm. And who knows? Maybe
Did I
down the
do it?
road, there might be a version 2 of the
Yeah,
Avata
the
with
Avata
more
2 or the
powerful
Avata
engine or motor.
SE or the
Oh,
Avata
sure.
Mini. Oh, there's a huge amount of scope to build a few extra things onto that.
Oh
So
wow, that's interesting. In Norway they arrested 5 to 10 Russians for unlegal, or would that be illegal, drone
we'll give him
flying this week alone.
yeah, we'll give him a bit of tolerance because probably English isn't his first language.
That's true.
But we've worked out what
Thanks for sharing that, Vidar.
Vida.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
anyway,
always good to have news.
like I said, if I felt confident I could, yeah, I'd probably do it. You know, I probably would actually. When you think about, I mean, it's a nice chunk of change for the drone, just the way it is. And if I was dissatisfied with it and thought it would make me happier with it, sure, why not? You know, because it doesn't move fast enough to smash yet. So you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta get that velocity, up there
Mm-hmm.
to
Yep.
really destroy it. When you crash, when you dive
Yeah,
into the
someone
concrete.
like Matt's over at Matt's there.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah, he's the
I've
king
heard
of
of him.
kings when it comes to that. He'll
yeah.
find
He
doing
how
something great.
how many POSs has he wrecked already?
Well,
The
that's because they've got
potato.
they've got powerful enough motors to be wreck worthy.
Yeah,
I think
Wreckworth. Okay.
Mm.
wreck worthy.
Uh,
I think that
hello, Chris. Sunrise Water Media
Yes.
and Dustin
Okay.
at One Vision Aerial. Welcome.
Welcome, Dustin.
Oh, I didn't bring my vape over here. Uh-oh.
Darn, you'll have to suffer through it like the rest of
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's absolutely not true. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get it real quick. And
That's far away.
this is pretty successful. I didn't think this Office PC had a bad hard drive in it. It turned out they had a RAID set up. This was a server PC that was set up for the game room because it's got several PCs that can connect to the games and the whatever. Anyway, this one went bad on them, and I was able to get the system back up and running by running the server software on the primary POS machine. Worked with their guys, pulled the one drive that was still working on this. Was able to get the software, the database that we needed because all the customers that had spent money and had cards and tickets and thousands and thousands, it's all gone. It was all gone. They lost everything. So that would have been a lot of upset customers. So I was able to do all that. So the guy slipped me a couple C's and he said notes and said I could have it if I wanted it. And so so of
nice.
course I'm giving it away. So that's all I had to do. Turn it off a RAID. One of the drives is still good. It's just it's just 320 gig drive. I've got a 850 sitting here. I got a bunch of stuff, but I'm not putting any money into this. I'm giving it to him for some kid. It'll be fine.
There you go.
It'll be fine. You know what I mean? I bought the license for the Windows for it, so that's good enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, that's it. But that's what I'm doing.
That's all you need.
It is, and it'll work.
So we got the Mavic 3
PC.
Classic coming out in a few days. So that comes out on the Wednesday, Thursday? Yeah.
Well, now that you're getting all this real estate work and drone work, and you've got a job, and the girls on the corner are finally paying you the money they owed you, maybe you can give one of those away.
Yeah.
I mean, your girls are turning over good money, right?
Oh, so they're flying over restricted areas. Ooh. Most can't see the difference.
Oh yeah, it is hard to tell the difference between a drone and planet Jupiter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems to be.
Yeah, it's right up there by Uranus.
Yeah, but while on that topic, it seems people can't tell the difference between the planet Venus and a UFO because every time down here, people will say, "Oh, that's a UFO," when it's planet Venus.
Really?
Yeah. There are a lot of people that
And
are.
there's sober people that say that.
Yeah, all right. You
Don't recognize a stationary bright pinpoint in the sky
they must be drunk. People,
is either being a star or a
see
planet. They
people on
don't know
Facebook
that.
and that sort of thing report, "Oh, there's been a UFO and it's only Venus." We've got some dumb people here.
Yep.
So, Art, you didn't respond to me. Are you giving one away?
I may be giving away a Mavic Mini next month.
Yay!
Yep.
Wow.
The
Well, that's
whole
major.
shebang with the charger and all that stuff. Yep. The original Mavic Mini.
Yeah. I figured that's still very, very impressive.
Yep.
Well,
you are a big shot now, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Akira Show says if they don't know what it is, it technically is a UFO. Well, if it's unidentified and it's flying and it's an object, then doesn't everything become a UFO?
Yep.
Yeah, but if it's 80 million miles away, is it flying in our? It's not in our atmosphere. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I don't know how you would count that.
Yeah, I think you've got a point there, but both of us have got a point.
So here is my latest purchase.
Hello, Ray. Ooh, nice.
From another police auction.
Yeah.
A Mavic Air 2.
Don't know about the color.
Did they spray paint that thing?
No, it's tape.
Oh, okay. That's even
Yeah,
worse.
it's tape.
And
it had photos and video on it.
Yeah. But if
that's going to be another video they've got coming out.
The whole thing is, if I'm going to put a skin on it, I'm not putting anything black because it's too dark. You want something that's really fluorescent so you can actually see it while you're flying.
Dominic, he got that from a police auction. They may have been setting that thing up to fly where they shouldn't be.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the flashing lights are all taped over.
Yeah, point taken.
Yeah, so see, like right on the front there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's a stealthy drone right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a red ass.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at how nice they put their FAA registration right there.
Oh, okay.
What they do? They etched it into the body of the drone.
Well done, then.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe it wasn't being used for ill-gotten gains. Maybe they were just stupid with it.
Yeah.
You should see the videos. It's like these guys, they didn't know anything about how to adjust your gimbal because all the panning shots were like really jerky. And the stuff they were taking video and pictures of, it's like, oh yeah, that's nice. You can see a trailer park with the canvas, and I mean, I was in Southern California because the plates were all California, and you could see the palm trees and a whole lot of dirt.
We got palm trees.
So,
yeah, we've got.
I'm guessing it might be around San Bernardino, in that area.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. What was that again? An Air what?
Air 2.
Air 2. Well, that's a good drone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the battery's all charged up, so I'm going to
let it rip.
Let it rip. Yep. Go fly around, see how well. And it didn't come with a gimbal guard, so I ordered one and it's on the way. And I do have a controller that I'm gonna sell with it.
Don't you? I mean, that's great, but don't you think maybe you should make before you start buying stuff for it, make sure it works properly?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like to have a gimbal cover so I don't damage the camera.
No, I
Man,
understand
it's
that.
only $5.
In transportation, I'm just saying, $5 is $5.
Yeah. So you
Ask your
bought it
girl
without
what
knowing.
$5 will get you.
So
I'm
you
sorry,
bought
go
it.
ahead.
You bought that without knowing that it flies, or did you actually get to? Was it tested before you bought
No, it
it?
wasn't tested because it was just the
No,
drone and the battery.
How much?
I bought drones off of there before, and they've all
But
worked
yeah,
did
fine.
you say you paid
it's
$5
as
for it?
is.
Yep,
That's what that is. It's as is. It's off a police
as it.
auction.
Well, yeah, I'd be willing to gamble for $5. Yeah, $5.
No, $5 was the lens cover,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much was the actual drone?
the gimbal cover. How much did you? How much did you spend on this bad boy?
$280.
That's good. That'd be a
Oh,
great deal. If it flies good, great
if it
deal.
flies, great. Yeah, but
One battery, right?
Oh, I'm sure it will, and I'm going to test it, and I'm going to pull all that tape off and
yeah.
get all that
You might
crap
not.
off
You might.
there.
You might not want to.
Well, we'll find out.
See if it flies. If it flies, I mean,
Yep.
have you even turned it on?
Yes, I had to turn it on to download the files to my computer.
What
Okay.
files? Oh, you did.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were stored internally.
Yes.
Hey, Bud. Bud
Gotcha.
Beaver's in the house.
So it does turn on.
Bud Bieber.
Yeah.
Art
And
is
David.
balling these days.
Yep.
AZ Drone Dude. We got
Easy drone dude.
crowds coming in. All
Good
I
right.
evening.
wish I was the baller. I'm sorry. I'm getting my vape. I can't take this anymore. As long as I can go without vaping, that's it.
Yeah, go for it. Well,
You're like Lloyd.
we'll hold the
That
show.
guy, he's like a chimney. He's got one cigarette after another.
Mm.
If you watch his grumpy vlogs, and he's always got a cigarette in his hand.
Yeah, and he's always driving to the cigarette shop to buy.
Yeah, the cigarette, the smoke shop. Yeah. Or he's going to the Sonic to get some burgers.
Yeah. It does give a great perspective and insight into how other people live their lives, and I must say it is fascinating watching people go about their daily life, because it's usually different to mine.
Will do, Mr. Skyfly. I've already done a couple of videos on previous buys. Like
You did a
Mavic Mini that I'm going to be giving away.
Yeah, you did
Got
a mini.
that from the
I thought
same
you bought
website.
a mini too as well from the police auction.
Skyfly. Is his name Joel?
Joel. Yes.
There you go. See that? A couple of synapses are still working in there. Hi, Joel.
Yeah, I had
What's
to look
up?
at my spreadsheet, which has got all the names on it.
I see we got Bud Bieber in here. Bud Bieber. His name is Roger, right? I don't know.
I love Bud's work.
You do?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
You know. Ever since you broke up with Gomez, though, Selena Gomez, that it's just been downhill.
Yeah.
So let's see. I've gotten that drone, the Mavic Mini. Oh, I did pick up a Mavic 2 Pro off of that website, and it's my number one drone for real estate.
Yeah,
because it has that nice Hasselblad.
Fabulous, perfect drone for real estate.
Yep.
From what I hear, I never had.
Yep.
I would love to have one.
People I've spoken to, and all of the research that I've done, generally the video is done from the Mavic 2 Pro.
Yeah. Hey, there's a mini meetup going on tomorrow.
Oh,
7:00 in the morning in Boca Raton. Fabulous Boca Raton.
It'll take me a little bit long to get there.
Yeah, it takes you a half an hour just to go to the grocery store. I've noticed every time you jump in that.
Oh,
does.
yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I did because Tim Jackson was on, and I got
Of
onto
course.
Tim Jackson's with Addie, and we went to Coles, and it took me a good half an hour to get there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, every time you get in your car, well, you drive and you drive and you drive and you drive and then you drive and then you drive.
Well,
Anyway,
I like to go to the same supermarket because then I know how it's set out rather than just going to a random one that's closer. I don't know where everything is, and I like to know where everything is, so I always go back to the same one.
Oh.
I don't know
you
why
know
you would
they
think
have
of,
this app on the phone. It's called Map, and it'll give you directions where to go.
do tell.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
people do tell me where to go in the nicest possible way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I bet they do.
and where to get
Yeah.
off. You know,
Yeah.
hey,
Yep.
Carrasco, the Golden Girls lived in Miami.
Yeah.
Why did he says Boca Raton? He thinks of the Golden Girls.
Nope, they were in Miami.
Yeah.
Now,
Close enough.
if it, that was Miami when they moved, when they bought that hotel. That was in Miami, but I think they were.
No.
They were.
No.
No, were they always in Miami?
I probably saw every episode of that stupid show. It's too funny. Too
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
But no, don't you remember they did a jingle for the city of Miami? They're Miami, something like you can get a good meal. They tried to come up with a jingle to represent the city of Miami. Because they
Oh.
love Miami. Yep, no, they live in
Mm-hmm.
Miami.
Okay.
Boca, I had relatives that lived in Boca. The fucking real estate there is just crazy. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
But anyway, Al Chiccarello, South Florida Drone Meetup Group, South Florida Drone Flyers, is having a mini meetup there, and there's supposedly a bunch of guys getting together, and it's at 7:00 in the morning.
Oh.
Hour and a half or so south of me.
Wow.
Which means I got to get up about before 5.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Well,
Probably will. I'm going to try. I like those guys. They're good guys. But I got to, unlike some people, I got to charge up the batteries. Thank you for sharing your cat's ass in the pic.
The tail just keeps. She's standing behind it, and her tail keeps curling over it.
Captain Ray, you still in Florida? You should go. You should go.
Well, I actually did a mini meetup myself. Finally.
Did you?
Yeah.
Only small people allowed?
Yeah. When I say mini, I'm talking about the amount of people, not the diminutive size of a person.
I know that was considered a joke here in the upper 48. I was just good on you, mate.
I don't know when people are joking these days because we're not allowed to joke anymore.
What in Australia?
Yeah, but we can't make comments on anything.
I'm offended. You hurt me.
Yeah, you can't.
Right, what the hell are you doing?
You can't make
so
fun
mean.
of anybody these days. You know, what's up with the world when you can't make fun of anybody?
I'm gonna switch my screen over real quick and see if this thing exploded yet. Let's see here. Wait. I don't know.
So what else do we have on the drone thing? So we got the Mavic 3 Classic coming out, and I guess it's going to be a stripped down version of the Mavic 3. It's just not going to have as many features as the original.
Mavic 3?
Yeah. Mavic 3 Classic.
Oh, Classic. Yeah. That's what
it's
they're
just
saying.
not going to have the zoom camera on it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this thing's working great. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Let's switch back. That was easy.
Yes,
Easy fix.
Ray. I plan on going, but with this new job, I only get 80 hours of vacation, and kind of one of the things I want to do
80 hours.
next year, and I keep putting it off, is I want to go to the Philippines, and that's going to take up 2 weeks to do that.
Well, the
hell of
Philippines
a lot of flying.
Well, the
And a
Philippines
lot,
is halfway to Australia.
a lot of money too.
Yeah, just about.
You would be almost to Perth. You're probably about a 3-hour flight from Perth. Yeah, the Philippines.
Yeah, my girlfriend lives in Zamboanga del Norte, which is way out on the west end of Mindanao. And Alexis, you're invited to come on if Uncle Bill sends you a link. We'd love to have you on. And James will join us, I hope.
Yeah, he's probably sent it in Messenger.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, she doesn't use Messenger.
Yeah, she does. She does now.
Yeah, we've got her into the Messenger thing.
Yeah. I'll get it. I'm sorry, I'll get it right now.
Kira Show's just put up a comment there. I used to know 2 young ladies from Perth. Yeah, Australia has different accents for different states.
Oh, yeah, kind of like here where, yeah.
Yeah. But we might be all Australian, but we have slightly different accents.
Oh.
You can tell, you can actually tell a person which state they're from.
Oh.
Which is, I think it's really strange.
You have an accent?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah. Say fish and chips.
You'll be able to tell which state they're from.
Okay.
I thought they were from the state of confusion.
State of confusion, state of denial.
Victoria's the state of confusion.
Oh, okay.
See, that joke means nothing to us.
Oh, okay. I hate it when I have
nothing at all.
I was going to say, I hate it when I have to actually
insult the whole region of this country you live in. That's fine, you know.
Yeah, when I have to explain. That's a different. David, that's a different one. It says Tim Jacko has a different accent. He's got a different accent because he was born in America. That's why.
He sounds like he lives in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
that's what that's what he sounds like.
Yeah,
but he's starting to try to emulate. You know, he'll say "good on you," you know, stuff like that.
He uses the Australian slang as well.
But it's not washing.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, Alan from Drone Views Media.
Let's welcome, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Corpus Christi, Texas, it's the ever lovely Alexis.
Hey!
Hello! Or I meant to say
hello.
How is everybody?
It's strangely erotic. Good. We're doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I want to point something out because everybody started that Avata stuff. Can we? I don't even think we can see it. Let me turn the lights up. Hold on.
Yay!
Their phone. How fancy.
Can you see it?
There's a switch mode too.
Can you see that?
Make it big.
Make it, yeah.
Oh, we got a nice margarita going.
Wow. Margarita machine.
Did what was that? Did the Avata actually make that?
Avata.
Oh, she's saying Avata.
Says it right on the front. Avata Margaritaville.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
So now you've got
Cool.
an attachment to the Avata to make drinks. That's
What a
great.
great idea.
Oh, I'm telling you what.
You're always thinking.
I am always thinking. Thanks to you all. Otherwise, I'd just be laying here brain dead. Just
You know, did you send back your road?
yes, I did. I'm reading. You're challenging your what? You're channeling your inner hocus pocus. Very cool. Thank you, Susan Lee. Come over for a couple drinks, sweetheart. I got some new pets. Yes, I did. Well, first of all, yes, I did send. Is this too loud? It sounds like it's booming.
No, you're perfect.
I am
You
perfect.
need to turn your headphones down.
First time for everything. Yeah, I'll turn my headphones down. I sent it back. Got my refund. I had already ordered the new one, so now the new one's here. I also blew out this thing, which
Well, you spilt your soda in it. So could you say you rode it hard and put it away wet?
Uncle Bill, I don't know why we're not already at 400. I blew out this thing too. That got somehow I got liquid inside this thing, and when you plug it into the Mac,
Really?
it says it's drawing too much juice. Literally, juice. Get it? And
This
one is toast. If anybody wants to buy it, I'll sell it to you real cheap, $50. Starting to be like Maddie, or no, not Maddie, Max Air. Yeah, this is good. This is actual real McCoy stuff. So it's got liquor and hello. And then you put ice in the top of this chamber, and you put your. I cheated. I used the pre-mixed stuff rather than putting all the tequila and the lime juice myself. And then, but it stirs up the ice and puts it in your cup, and it's watermelon tonight. So Avata.
Yes.
Avata peanut butter.
Uncle Bill wanted to know what I look like when I'm tipsy. We might just find out.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen you drink on screen, I think.
Well, I have, but I've done it through here, so you didn't know.
Oh.
There were times I did and times I didn't. Very
Solo
secretive.
Cool.
So I got some new creatures today. Here's one of them.
Oh.
Right here, watch this. The dogs downstairs are going to go nuts.
Wow. Did you print that?
Cool.
I did not.
That'd be really good.
It would be. I knew you were going to ask me that, though, but no, I didn't print this. That would be
Because
cool.
I'm an idiot.
No, it's not. They've got cool stuff to print.
Yeah, but full of electronics and all that other stuff. That's that's another level.
It's all available in China. So, and I did get some new creatures. I got me 2 new dogs. So I got 5 dogs altogether.
Wow.
Yeah, here's Mama Raven. She's driving with me today, and hold on. She's driving with me today, and she wanted to look cool, so she wore my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh.
Mama Raven. She's pit bull and Labrador. She's the sweetest thing that ever walked on 4 feet. Well, 3. She limps. And then I'll show you a picture here. It's really funny.
He doesn't look cool.
This is our newest biggest dog. This is Ryder.
Cool,
remember that song, Riders in the Storm, or something like that.
Riders
of the Storm.
Yeah.
Do this house you born. There you go. So there's my husband, and Ryder is licking his head
Oh.
while we're driving down the highway at 70 miles an hour. And then
you need to feed that animal a little more often.
Yeah, I thought I'd feed it the husband, then I wouldn't have so much frustration. So no, I love him. We're gonna keep him. So let's see. And then the other little one, we got a baby. This one's just a baby. Check this puppy out.
Oh.
Into this world.
And that is a German Shepherd and Australian mix, Dominic.
Hey.
Australian Shepherd?
Australian Shepherd. And so I didn't name it Dominic because it's a female. So I went with, I didn't like the name they had it. So we had 4 name changes in 2 days. And we landed on Sheba.
Oh, good name.
Like the Queen
See,
of
at first
Sheba?
you said it was a German Shepherd and Australian mix, and just in my mind, I just saw an Australian getting busy with a German Shepherd.
Yeah, it was probably Dominic knowing him, but
Well,
we don't go there. Never know. Might be doing the
Yeah.
dirty deeds. That's an
I'm good,
ACDC.
Jake.
Yeah,
Yep.
ACDC.
ACDC, great Australian band there.
There
Yep.
you
a
go.
lot of song references tonight.
Yeah. So, well,
Let's
anyway,
see how many more we can whip out.
Avata. Bill already had his cup.
Avata.
When he was looking your head, were you on the highway
Air
to hell?
2.
Yeah, on the highway
Oh,
to heaven,
Alexis,
actually.
did you see my new Air 2 that I
I
got?
was watching, y'all. I was watching.
Yep.
Yep, from the police station. Dominic
How
didn't know
about that
why it wasn't
hideous
fluorescent colors.
paint job? Look at that.
That's cool. Yeah, they were probably doing
Electrical
something
tape.
stealthy with the police department. So it's like Bill said, they didn't want to be seen. Maybe.
Or they're just morons.
Could be.
Either way.
Can I make the dingo reference? Dustin has commented there, an Australian dingo downstairs. Can I do the a dingo ate my baby comment?
Oh, sure, why not?
Yeah. There we go again.
Look
at this.
Oh, look at that cute kitty.
Is that a dingo?
No, it isn't, but it's close enough. Same
Not
color.
Not a cat guy. Mm-mm.
I won't hold that against you.
No.
Okay.
Any creature in my house that will eat me the second I die. Not. Nope.
Well, that Siberian husky that we have would probably eat you if you died. Probably might eat you before you die. Might eat you and cause you to die.
Siberian husky? I've had bigger dogs than that.
That dog is huge.
I had a Newfoundland dog.
Those are big.
She was 135 pounds.
That's big.
Yes, she was monstrous, and they come bigger than that sometimes.
And I've already had to clean up the poop, so I already know what I'm in for.
Yeah.
I
tell you what was fun. After every winter, when I had to brush the undercoat, the coat off. I lived in Pennsylvania, so it was fine. It was get nice and cold in winter. But that dog, 94, we had snowstorm after snowstorm after snow. It was really, really. There was several feet of snow in my front yard. I lived on like high elevation, and like, where's Mandy? Where'd she go? Where's Mandy? My Shih Tzu's named after this dog, by the way. Where's Mandy? She's in the yard, I think. Mandy! And here's this pitch black dog under the head pops up from underneath it. She would sleep in the snow. They're just very, very comfortable. Just
in the snow. Wow.
She would just be in the snow. She didn't care. She was very comfortable. But she would, I would brush her, all that coat off at the end of winter, and it'd be a pile bigger than probably your dog.
That's amazing.
The undercoat that would come off of her. What
That's
a sweet
amazing.
animal, though.
I don't know if I've ever even seen a dog that big.
Newfoundland dogs, they're the shaggy dogs from they used to use Landseers, but they were brown and white. But like, the old shaggy dog stories from the 1800s and like that. And a lot of royalty had them, but they're a working class dog. I've
seen those Marmaduke dogs. What are they called?
That's a
Great Dane.
Great Dane. Yeah.
Newfoundlands are probably a cross, they think, between a Mastiff and the whatever ship dogs the Italians were using when they came over. So it got wild. It got wild, or whatever wild dog was in Canada at the time. The interesting thing is the Newfoundland dog was basically bred in Labrador, and the Labrador Retriever, which was bred from the Newfoundland dog, was actually from Newfoundland. Which is, I don't know. Canadians are backwards, but that's
Here's
what
one of the photos from the drone.
A gigantic Labrador.
Oh, great!
Is that from the police drone?
Yep.
Oh. Hey, look! It's Captain Ray's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. See the pool? That's where he keeps his koi.
His what? His koi?
What's that picture?
That was one from his police drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
You got it at an auction, so you got a good deal.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah,
All right, Art. Yeah, you need to go to the Philippines and meet your girl, and
Yep.
forget about the meetup. We'll catch up later. And
Yep.
I would rather meet you, but I know some other gal that would rather meet you more than me. So got to take care. Got to take. And this margarita's getting to me already, guys.
Yeah.
You have to take care of business, Art.
Wasted away.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he gets quiet. So anyway,
No, we're just waiting for you to say something silly.
Avata.
Avata. That's pretty silly.
So flew the Avata last night at my friend's house. First time using the RC controller, and so now it flies like a regular FPV drone with stabilization. So I got some cool video where I flew around the downstairs part of the house, and so that video will go up tomorrow. I'm going to be editing that tomorrow morning. And those of you who are members, you'll get to see it first.
Yeah, I should refresh my drink. Am I a member of your channel?
I don't know.
I don't either.
See, Bill is showing off pictures of his Springer Spaniel.
Wait a minute. Is that the one that says join?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not a. Hold on. Got to support Art.
Join
It costs money.
Yeah,
I know.
costs money.
I heard Bill. $5 is $5.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, but if you're getting a good draw, but I guess you didn't know that. All right, so here we go. Gotta take care of Art.
Getting a little spiffy there, my dear.
Who, me?
Thank you.
Am I me?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
Hey, she's a member.
Hey, she's a Freebird.
All right, I'd say Google play Freebird, but then you get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh my drink.
Australian wave today.
I'm gonna mute my microphone so you don't all have to hear all that nonsense. But I'm gonna refresh my drink.
A little ice grinding is okay. That doesn't bother anybody.
God,
if I leave here tomorrow, go ahead, Dominic.
No.
Verse 2. Shut up, jerk. Will you still remember me? Good. Mute me. I dare you.
Okay. Some reason the trackpad wouldn't unmute me, but I had to hit Command D, which does the same thing. That worked. Okay, so you want to hear ice grinding?
Yeah.
There we go.
I got to add a little bit.
I wanted to hear it. I said it's not a big deal. Wow, that seemed like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
What? Lightweight. My goodness.
Oh, free to laugh now. Thanks for coming to the show.
Thanks for
All
stopping
right,
by.
everybody, get ready. Put hashtag toffee.
Turkey.
Hashtag toffee.
With 2 E's on it. Remember, 2 E's.
Yep. Dewey. Yep. And let me
How else would you spell it? Coffee.
There we
Hey,
have coffee.
I think, you know what I think? I think I can give away a turkey for Thanksgiving. Do hashtag turkey. I think I'm going to do that.
I still think we've got to do a hashtag rigged anyway, because everybody else does the hashtag. So it has to be a hashtag rigged one of these days.
Hashtag turkey. That's a great idea. Put a picture of Art on it.
I have an ice maker up here, but it's slower than I'll get out. So. All right, here we go.
hashtag toffee. Everybody get ready. Holy crap.
Oh my God. That was hard. I'm just kidding.
If anybody had
Avata.
headphones on, that would have been a good one.
Oh man, that's good. Okay. So.
Hashtag toffee, Alexis.
Hashtag toffee.
Oh yeah, I haven't even finished the first toffee. I'm too fat the way it is.
Where's Mikey tonight? I'm wearing his shirt. Hey,
Toffee,
Mikey and
huh?
Sergio.
Yep.
Hashtag toffee. There you go. So I'm now one of the ArtCo drone solution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're up to 16. Come on, guys.
A live turkey. Yeah. And I'll ship that to England because I'm sure they'd like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Or you could drop it from a helicopter. Ooh, that's always good for fun.
Drop it from a drone.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll print a turkey.
Why not?
That way.
Print a turkey and give it away.
Oh. Joe, I'm glad you enjoyed the toffee.
Yeah, it's pretty rockin' toffee. It really is. It's good stuff.
Yep.
Why don't you tell everybody how you know the owner, Mr. Enstrom?
Well, I met Mr. Enstrom when I was running for office back in 2012. We were both running for State House. And James is in the chat. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, he's just getting through his pancakes. I take it.
Chris Wedgeworth, good to see you. Mark R. White. Yes, you are White.
Chris, James, Susan, Stephen Jones, Bill,
another Bill,
Joel.
Yep.
That's amazing. I remember so many of these names.
Yeah.
I sometimes I forget things. I open safes every day at work. There's like 4 of them that I open on a regular basis, and I'll go to work one day. I'll be all fine. The next day, can't remember the combination. I swear to God, I have no reason why. I just opened it for the last 5 days in a row. Can't open it today. I have to pull a thing out of my wallet.
Ooh. Not going there. I got to drink quick.
No,
the
not
ice.
the condom.
Yeah. Avata.
Sorry, I'm dry.
All right, looks like we're stuck at 22. Let's go ahead and draw.
Stuck at 22. 22 is a good. Wait, you want the drum roll?
Yep. Let's
Sure,
get the drum roll
that'd
ready.
be great.
I don't know if you can hear it though. My audio's been weird lately.
I'm keeping the drink away from the broadcast.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Good idea.
Okay.
Anytime now, Bill.
Well, I didn't have it loaded. They're critical. Wait a minute.
It's like the Jeopardy music while we're waiting for Bill to get ready.
I am ready. I just gotta time. You want me to hit drum roll, or do you want to do this?
Yeah, we're waiting for that.
Okay, here it comes now. Can you hear it?
Okay, hit it.
Yep.
I hear it. Yeah.
Quinn Dynasty.
Santa Claus.
Congratulations.
That is one.
I believe I have his address.
Sir,
he's in Canada somewhere.
That, you don't play Santa Claus or something wrong.
So,
man, you could get to Hollywood.
It was by Jim, I think, somewhere.
So.
All right, I need to get more liquor.
Yay.
I shall.
Yeah, I bet you do. That's what she said.
No, that's what he said. He's going to lick her.
Ooh.
Oh, drum roll.
Well, you know what the three main parts to a wood stove are?
3 main parts of what?
Wood stove.
Like a potbelly wood stove.
Yeah.
Well, it had the chimney, the potbelly.
Nope, it's a lifter, leg, and poker.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Mhm. So, congratulations, Bill.
Another
I
Bill.
think I have his address. If I don't, Bill, I think you have my email. Just shoot me your address. And
you're up to
James is in the chat. And
1,650,000.
Andrew, hello, Andrew. Good to see you. And
You're
free to laugh.
crushing it. Art,
Yes.
you're crushing it. 1.65 thousand.
Yeah. Well done.
Yep.
Yeah, really well done. So you're getting your checks from Google or whatever it is?
Yep. Got
Good.
one just the other day.
Do they actually send a check, or is it like direct
Well,
deposit?
you can get a check, but I get direct deposit.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And it goes right into my ArtCo business account.
Good. Is that
Good.
taxable?
Then it shows
Good.
up as income coming in, and on my Dun and Bradstreet, my credit rating goes up.
Yeah.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Yep.
Well, I'm not a big fan of the world system, but we're here, so we got to be in the world, not of it, but in the world. But I don't like playing their games with, like if you get above 30% on your credit card, your score goes down. It's like, well, then increase my stupid limit. Then I won't be above 30%. But they don't do that.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep it down. Okay, so James and Ness are just sitting down. Okay, eat quickly, James, and then you can get on the show. But it's the other way around if you have an LLC, because in the banks and organizations, they love to give you money. But I only use that sparingly.
Yep.
What's LLC? Licked a lot of candy?
Yeah.
Boy, you two.
We call that something different down here.
I'm
call
sure
it
you
LLC.
Limited Liability Corporation.
Yeah, we call them proprietary.
Really, Art? Is that what it stands for? I would have never known that.
Yeah, we call them proprietary limited, PTY Ltd.
Yep.
In Australia, same thing.
What do you call them in Australia?
PTY
you have a sub S.
Proprietary limited.
Yep.
P/L.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, because when I worked at the dental company and we shipped products to Australia, it's usually to a PL.
Yeah.
That's great. It's very.
Well, you've learned something new today.
No, I didn't. I will not remember that more than 3 minutes from now.
I've already forgot it. I don't understand it all anyway. All that Australian stuff. You guys are like all upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get
going backwards. Goes down.
But I've got a dog that's got some Australian in it, so pretty cool.
And whenever I hear that, I think of that old joke. You got any Italian in you?
No. Would you like some?
Want some?
Is that a sausage in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah. I got a whole thing of sausage and peppers in the fridge, actually.
That does sound good. I'm hungry. So this liquor is going to kick my butt.
I think we're already at that point.
Yep. I had my Royal Crown and Coke last night at the Enstrom's house.
Again, the Enstrom's house. Got to, drop it properly. Say,
You've got to put the echo on there properly as well.
The
Enstrom.
Who won the toffee?
Bill. Quinn Dynasty.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
Art,
Longville.
before I forget, I'm gonna put this up here.
Oh yeah, the controller. Cool.
There's the controller.
Hey.
Mounted on the wall,
Good.
just
Awesome.
like I told you it would be. So how do I charge it?
Boom.
It's got batteries.
Yeah, but there's like a. Never mind.
I think there's a
I'm a newbie.
port on there where
No,
you could.
cut it out. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm laughing at Mark.
Oh, what did Mark do?
Mark, who got his Batman Mr. Potato Head, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I still have to send Mark our white. Not this. I'm not sending this to you. You know how much they wanted? Well, not the tissue, but you know how much they wanted to send this. There's another tissue. This drone.
It was all the tissues that caused the problem.
No,
How
I
much?
put those in there in case I spilled another drink.
How much?
$115 to mail a $10 drone. I'm like, are you out of your
You got to
mind?
stop going to the UPS store. I mailed him that Mr. Potato Head for like $27.
How much do you think they would? $10 drone. Anything above $10 doesn't make sense. I'm going to
Maybe it
send
was more
him.
than that. I forget, but it was like that.
I'm just going to send
27
him
or
some money or
29
something. I'll send it.
because
Mark, I'm going to send you some money, PayPal card or not a PayPal card, a Amazon card.
Amazon.
If you want me, if you have PayPal, let me know. I'll put it in your account. Whatever you want me to do. I owe you, bud. I mean, I owe you, Mark.
127.
Mhm.
I'm telling you.
Oh, by the way, the
I
super
even used
chat
that oversized box.
train
that you
is open.
used.
I will. No,
Yeah.
they were just going to send it in this box, $115, and I said, "Well, we're not going to do that today." So
You got to make the trip.
I'm not going to make the trip.
USPS.
No, I don't want to go to the
Stand
mall.
in line with the other slugs like us.
No,
And it's so much cheaper.
so much further for me to drive. I don't want to do it.
Gosh.
Woe is me.
It's like $100 more. All right, whatever.
I'm not sending it at all. I saved 115. Screw it. Mark, I love you, but sorry, pal. I'm going to get you some money somehow. If, you know what I'll do? I'll wait till April 1st. I'll give this to Uncle Bill for free because I've already spent a ton of money to get down there. And then he can send it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll send you some money through PayPal or Amazon card or something. I got your phone number, so we'll figure something out. Anyway, I'm sure you'll live without it, but you can buy it on Amazon. So buy it on Amazon. I'll reimburse you as long as it's not over $10.
Artie, did you see Mark's joke?
No, I didn't know.
You should actually check
just
the
love-
chats once in a while. The
Yeah,
people that are
keep an eye
here
on the chat.
for you.
That's it. There.
Like the
Yeah, that's a fancy liquor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling jokes. The guy's got jokes. They're funny in Manchester.
Avata.
Avata, he feeds his dogs McDonald's. And then he talks about how it's like 45 kilos or whatever. I guess so.
So, Dominic, what's the name of your cat there?
Zoe.
Zoe. Okay.
Eggs and bread. James, did you see what James wrote?
Yep.
Well, eggs and bread here, that's not slumming. That's like $25.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This time I'm going to mute my mic. I know you all don't like this.
Oh, okay. Oh, Zoe. Hey, Zoe.
How much is gas by you, Artie?
Meow. Meow.
There goes the tail again.
All right, Artie, stop talking to the cat. Artie. Why don't you just mark your territory already and be done with it? Artie, how much is gas by you?
Last I saw it was $3.57.
That's not bad. It's cheaper here, but that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some states are like $4 or $5. What's going
yeah.
on?
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
$3.39 here or
when you're
$3.29.
near the Rocky Mountains, you gotta have a special blend because we got we got this thing called the brown cloud that happens when we have an inversion when the
sounds interesting.
air gets trapped and we get this brown cloud, and so we gotta use this blended gas so we don't have as many brown days. So
if they change their underwear once in a while, they wouldn't have brown days.
I was going to say there.
Did you see?
Cloud sounds very interesting.
Yes.
That our governor got both those bridges back up already.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, down in Florida,
Sanibel Island's open for bid. Yeah, both the bridges that got destroyed. Well, one's a temporary, and one's repaired. Wow. It's in like 2 weeks they did it. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a great job. He really, really is.
Good.
I just thought I'd throw it out there.
That is cool.
All the negative talk about this guy. I don't think he slept in 3 weeks. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
So you guys were talking about high gas prices. You should check out 100 low lead for an airplane. $7.26 a gallon. And my airplane burns between 11 and 14 gallons an hour. So might as well say $100, $95 an hour. But you're flying through the air too. You don't have to stop and.
So, Mr. Skyfly, it's 440 in northern Michigan. Whereabouts in northern Michigan are you, Mr. Skyfly? I've been all over there. I've been up to St. Ignace. I've been to
St. Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Did you say St. Ignorance?
No, not ignorant.
What did you say?
It did sound like he said.
And I've been to Negaunee, and Escanaba is a nice little town.
Huh.
Oh,
well, you know
that's
what?
Right, Mark.
It's funny. When I go to a flea market, I always bring my Filipino wife with me. She just brutalizes those people. She's the best. She is the best. What are you talking about? $1. I'll give you $1. It's $19. I'll give you $1. You don't want the dollar? Walk away. You don't want the dollar? She is just the best. And she gets it for $1.
Yep, I know where that is. Yep.
I mean, I guess they're used to haggling down there. I mean, she's so good at it.
Yeah, that's how they do it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a Filipino.
I'm an idiot. I'm like, oh, it's a pretty good price. I'll buy it. You go, what are you, crazy? Give me that thing. No. She takes over. Bam. Saves me $10.
We've got a Filipino family that lives next door, and they just put a big addition to their house. Didn't even have a city permit. Nobody raised a finger. And they've got chickens and rooster. They have one rooster, and I don't mind because it makes me feel like I'm living in the country. But there's a lady that lives right across the street that works for code enforcement, and she's not going to do anything about it. But because this is not her area, but she goes, "You're not supposed to have a rooster either," But I'm not going to say anything because then they'll, and have chicken dinner. I don't want to hurt that poor bird.
No.
He's got a harem over there. Let him enjoy those little chicks.
Yeah.
Cock of the walk.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are doing good tonight.
Who?
All of you.
Yep. Yeah, that reminds me, when I was in the Philippines, constantly roosters crowing. Everywhere you go, you hear the roosters crowing.
Did you see Art? Look in the chats. You keep forgetting about your friends. 6. That's nothing. Look at Chris.
Yeah, 629. Yep.
Yep.
It's
yeah,
California
but
for it.
On the other hand, you get to live in California.
Yeah.
No, he lives in the good part of the state, though.
Yep.
We should have it at 25 cents a gallon. They refine this stuff here. We've got a port right here in Corpus.
Yep.
But I filled up my truck, 30 gallons, and it was we get a 10-cent discount because we're Walmart Plus members, but it was normally I don't know, it was like around $3. So we got just under $3 a gallon. So
Well, DB says
considering.
€2 a liter.
Yeah, it's like $8 a gallon.
Yeah.
Right around there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wayne B. Welcome.
$7.50 a gallon.
Wayne, he's having chicken dinner right now. Tastes great. It does taste good.
Johnny D, come to Florida. We love it here. Texas is good too.
I love Texas.
I like Texas too.
Avata. Where's your drink, Dominic? Art, come on.
I've only got soft drink.
Well, that counts.
Soda, we should call
it. Speaking of drinking, my girlfriend's boar loves Red Horse beer. And that's how she gets the boar Emirates with the sour.
Beer's not long enough, Bill. Never heard of Red Horse beer. Because I'm not a
horse. It's a Filipino beer.
Oh, I said it wrong. I thought it's whores. I got it wrong. Okay. Red Horse.
And the other beer is Mig. Miguel.
Yep. Yeah.
I just like beer. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's all good. I like IPAs now.
We have a couple of really good ones down here.
Well, you got Foster's.
Don't talk about Foster's. That's a joke.
San Miguel, that's right.
But Foster's is a joke. Why?
I like their dark beer, James.
No one drinks Foster's here.
Why?
Somebody must drink it somewhere. They stay in business.
They don't drink it in Australia.
Hey, you want to do a live opening?
All exported.
Want to do a live opening?
Yeah, let's do a live
Sure, go ahead, Alexis.
Well, I'm doing it whether you want me to or
you do the live unboxing.
I'm doing it whether you want me to or not. Because Jeff went to we have to walk to our mailbox, which is about the dumbest thing in the world. If I had known that when we were buying this house, I wouldn't have bought the house. You got to walk down to the end of our street, take the corner, and walk down another ways, and then it's like a community thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's like a big.
My friend Rick Enstrom has the same problem.
Hey, look
at
that!
You have an HOA?
No.
Oh, but you have a community mailbox?
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Got a nice piece of paper.
You know what you can do?
Oh, this is from
meet the mailman and slip him like $25 a month and have him bring it to your house.
Yeah.
Not happening. $5 is $5. $25. This is from Banggood.
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet they do.
Yeah.
Love the name of that company. God bless them.
Ooh, cool.
Oh,
that'll be fun, huh? And it comes with a remote and
nice. Hey, Tom, good to see you.
He's in Tucson.
This way.
Tucson, Arizona.
Yep.
Yeah, Tom is a cool guy, smart dude.
Yep.
Oh, he's smart. Cool. I don't know.
I like Tom. Another live opening. It's because I'm not dead yet. All right. Hope I don't cut anything important.
Still has all our fingers. That's good.
Yeah. No, actually.
Isn't Amazon fun? Oh, she's getting up even slower now. It's even going down slow.
Ah!
Oh.
Dang it.
Give her a hand, yeah.
Pretty cool, eh?
You ordered that? I'll turn it the other way.
Oh, sorry. I should be like Jim Beauchart. Put him right there with his gloves. Hey, speaking of Jim, where's Jim at?
Yeah, where is he? I sent him a link. Yeah.
See what his excuse is.
Let's see what's in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Real exciting.
Oh, wow.
It's for the Rodecaster Pro 2.
Oh,
I've already
there
bought
you
these
go.
once, and I have no idea where I put them. I looked high and low and everywhere in between. I can't find these two things. So I bought 4 more. And then this thing, let's see, what is this? I don't know what I bought. It's kind of like a frosted front. You can't see through to really see what it is. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
So it's got the XLR connection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See that? So, and then it's got a 3.5 millimeter thing on the other end.
Oh, great.
So then I can use my, if I do a podcast or if I have somebody here in my office / studio with me, this is supposed to be for a wireless mic, but we could use like a wearable mic.
Yeah.
See
Oh,
that?
okay, cool.
Put it up on their top or their shirt or something. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay.
I like that word for some reason.
What?
Lavalier. This sounds so she.
It does. I'll put it up there just for your ocular
Lavalier.
pleasure. Here, just look at that, Bill.
It's making me kind of excited. The 3 lavaliers.
Do you like the Three Musketeers, right?
It's a great candy bar.
It is. I don't have any.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have a VHS
Aramis.
machine?
Yeah, but it's not hooked up or anything. But yeah.
I got a bunch of VHS Three Stooges. That's what I meant. Three
Close
Stooges.
enough. Close enough.
Hey,
Not
I
quite
have
the same.
a
hey,
hot set
I got the
of the
3-part,
Marx
right?
Brothers.
Larry,
close
Moe, and
enough.
Curly aren't exactly Aramis, Porthos, and
Can't help it.
D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan. Thank you.
Do you like the Three Stooges, though, right?
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't? Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't want to die. There's no future in it.
No.
Well, all right. Just ask. I got some VHS.
Remind me to kill you later.
No thanks. I will. Maybe we'll give them away on your show on Sunday night, tomorrow night.
Mo Larry, the cheese. Mo Larry, the cheese.
Is Captain Ray still here? My captain? No.
Probably. Who knows?
Let's see.
Aramis. Sorry, I made the mistake. D'Artagnan was the 4th Musketeer.
D'Artagnan.
Yeah, Ray's still here. So here, I got something.
Porthos.
Be right back.
Yeah, Porthos,
Athos.
Athos, and Aramis.
Athos and Aramis.
D'Artagnan
Yeah.
was the 4th one. Yeah, I got them all confused.
D'Artagnan.
Trying to remember all 4 names.
And Steve.
Yeah.
He was the 5th. They didn't talk about him a lot. Aramis is my favorite cologne.
James, hurry up. We need you to jump in.
So, Kevin.
Save this show.
What are you saying? That. Screw you, Artie.
Yeah.
We need James to save the chat. That's Dominic. Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about old TV shows again.
There you go. Yep.
My favorite cologne is Aramis. I wear Aramis actually every day. I wore it today.
Or Aramis.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah.
No.
Well, have you tried that cologne? Come to me.
Oh, Kevin, how
Does
are you?
this smell like come to you? Anyway.
What? Smells like
I
a
shouldn't
tree.
have
Hello,
said
Kevin or
that. Yeah.
Kevin. Welcome. Good to see you.
Well, Mark there says the fourth Mark's brother. I don't think we need to talk about.
Oh,
Karl
that's Zeppo.
Well, we don't need to talk about Karl Marx either.
No.
And his sister Anya.
Anya Marx. Yep.
I had to throw that in.
There were actually 5 Marx brothers. There was Harpo,
Zeppo, Chico,
Chico, Groucho, and Gummo.
Yep.
Gummo. Did you say Harpo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Harpo was my
Gummo
favorite.
was the one I couldn't remember.
Yep. I have a box set of their movies. Yep. I think it has Duck Soup as one of them, and
I
Night
think
at the
that's one of
Opera.
the most famous.
I had a dream that I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got my pajamas, I'll never know.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just got a ticket today because my dog chased a kid on a bike. I didn't know my dog could ride a bike.
Where's the rim shot?
Oh, yeah. Right
there you go.
And that reminds me, the other night when I got home, I was just about to feed the cats, and my brother said, "Have you seen the cats bowl?" And I said, "Well, I didn't know they could play cricket."
All right. Let's see. Right, Tom.
There's no way that my printer is going to print that drawer case properly. I thought it was going to print it this way, so that it's standing up. The highway. But it's doing it this level, which means the second level and the third level, it's going to with no supports. So I'm looking forward to a whole bunch of string all over the place.
Yeah.
There you go. No strings attached. Yeah, said the guy at the tampon company. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious me. The easy way to stop a dog from chasing people on bikes, take his bike away.
That's right. Mark.
What is going on?
I work with a lot of Hmong people. They're from Southeast Asia, and they're different from Laotians. That's where a lot of them are from. But they have Hmong in Vietnam and Cambodia and Thailand, and they have their own language. And a lot of the ladies, some of them have they speak English very well, and some of the older ones who have thick accents, I'm like, oh God, I so much want to ask them to say parallel lines. Because that's what I used to do with my Laotian friends at the dental place. And all I had to do once, and after that they wouldn't say it. They say, I would ask them, can you say electric light orchestra?
What? You can barely say it.
Yeah.
It's easier to say ELO.
Yeah, ELO. Mm-hmm. Hmong, that's right.
Hmong, yeah.
Not Mongolian.
No.
Those, yeah.
Yeah, because the H is silent.
Yeah, like the P in swimming.
You beat me. I was just working up to that joke. You got me before. Shit. I've got to come up with another one now.
Avata.
Avata.
Hmm.
Avata.
So,
Yeah.
Captain Ray still in here?
I
Seen
don't
him
know.
for a
I
while.
think he is.
All we have to do is type ampersand.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Ray, Captain Ray is still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So if Captain Ray, just let me know in the chat if you
he's
want
not.
these. If you want these, I'll send them to Captain Ray.
Well, he's still active because you can at him.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I at Ray.
Yeah.
He's not popping up for me.
Yeah, he popped up for me. Say something in the chat, Captain.
Yeah, I can at him.
Yeah, I can do it. All right, so he's in there. So wake up, Captain
He's
Ray.
yeah,
He's really not.
if he's still
So you
active.
got a tape of cops. Johnny Mac, welcome.
Oh, Johnny Mac's here at least.
All right. So anyway, if Captain Ray wants us, I will give this Captain Ray because he's retired peace officer on VHS.
Oh, the best of
Oh,
them. And
Yes,
uncensored, even better.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than it's uncensored.
Hmm?
VHS. Oh, well done.
And then
hey, let's welcome all the way from Tucson, Arizona. It is Tom Lens Capture. Welcome,
There he
Tom.
is. Good
Hey,
evening,
everyone.
Tom.
How you doing? I'm watching the sun setting here in Tucson
Great.
at our
It's
first
dark here.
RV rally.
Nice.
We got out of.
I'm texting Ray now. What are you offering him, Alexis?
couple VHSs, RoboCop and The Best of Cops Uncensored on VHS. If he has a VHS machine, if he wants them. If not, I'll put them back on the shelf.
By the way,
looking-
Tom, I got your stickers. Thank you very much.
Thank you for yours. Appreciate it.
Hi,
Hey,
Tom.
Art,
Hi,
how
Tom.
do you? Hey, Alexis, how are you?
Good.
Hey, Dom.
Hi, Tom. How's
Bill?
Tucson?
Bill.
Hello.
Tucson's doing good. I'm watching the sun go down. It's gorgeous.
Hello, Tom.
Put it up.
We,
Put it up. Put the drone up.
We left Vegas early.
I gotta go
We
shut
weren't
my
gonna
door. I'll
leave.
be right back.
Oops.
We weren't going to leave
coming on.
till tomorrow, but the winds, they're having a windstorm up there, and driving an RV in a windstorm is just a barrel of laughs. So I figured I'd leave a little early. But Art, I wanted to ask you, how do you know that a dad joke is a dad joke?
Yeah, I've always wondered that.
It must be apparent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it is a bear.
But I'm pumped.
Hey, what part of the body dies first?
I have no idea.
Of course. The pupils, of course, they die late.
Oh.
These
Hey,
are dad jokes.
Yeah, you don't like my vision jokes? That's just the way I roll.
Oh.
Or was that one? Or was that one too corny for you? Okay, now I've gotten it out of my system. I didn't get to see the lead up to the show when Art recites from his book of wonders there. So.
Mhm. Yep. So anyway, I've got some pot roast cooking, and it's smelling so.
Oh, I'm glad you finished.
Good.
I'm glad you finished that statement there, Art. So what's the hot topic today? Apparently not drones or technology.
Yeah. We
were talking about the Avata. Some people are swapping out the motors with more powerful motors.
More powerful motors and different props.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep my stock for right now.
And also, I got my new drone today. Got it in the mail a couple days ago. It's an Air 2 that I got at a police auction website, and it came with photos and video on it.
Rise back.
Anything good?
No.
Anything compromising?
And I bought several drones from police auction website. This is probably the most boring. So it'll make an interesting video. They'll probably come out early part of next week.
I want to read Mark's jokes because they're funny.
What do you call a deer with no eye?
No idea.
That's no legs. Still no idea.
Still no idea.
That pretty much sounds like
just as funny as your jokes are. Come on.
Yeah, that sounds like my
don't be
obese
mean.
parrot. That sounds like my obese parrot died. Wow, that's a weight off my shoulders then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like selling a pigeon on eBay, a homing pigeon. I've sold it 22 times now.
And it keeps getting returned.
Yeah.
About I sold a parrot with no legs, no purchase necessary.
How many people here know that a purchase is?
Yeah, I went down to the pet shop and bought 12 bees, and the pet shop owner gave me an extra one. And I said I only wanted 12, and he said, "No, that's a freebie." Yeah.
Have you ever watched there's a YouTube series on where these two guys sit across a table from each other and see if they can make each other laugh with some of the stupidest jokes. Stupidest jokes. And you have you can't help yourself. It's much like hanging out with Art. So.
Yeah.
Where'd Alexis go?
Ray,
Did she get eaten by
Alexis? Ray responded to my chat.
I had to go fix the dog situation. Sorry.
Oh, sounds rough.
Ray says he disconnected his VHS a long time ago.
Well, reconnect it.
VCR. I'm texting him.
Yeah, most of us have. I'm sure most people don't even have them anymore. Oh, here's the Three Stooges, so we can get this over with. Hey, look at there. Oops.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the right size. Side.
The Lost. Oh, okay. Lost Stooges. Okay.
Okay, and then another one.
The Three Stooges. Yes. Yeah. All the World Stooges and other. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then another one.
Three Stooges Festival. Okay.
I think we have to update that for the 21st.
Ray is back in the chats.
Oh, okay. Hey,
and
Ray.
last but not least. Yeah, Ray, if you want those RoboCops and whatever, I'll send them to you. And the whatever that is, the best of cops on Central. But if you don't want them, that's fine. I understand. Most people don't have these, and you might be able to get them on who knows what streaming service.
You probably could find them on YouTube or any other streaming service.
Yeah, probably.
I could convert them.
Many years gone by.
Mm.
Yeah, Uncle Bill, he's got converting type stuff.
I'm good at that stuff.
Bill, I've got a VHS tape that needs to be converted to a CD. It's my niece's first wedding, and she was bugging me.
I actually have a VHS to DVD burner.
Oh, cool. Okay, so got your address, and I'll ship that out.
Yes, you have my address.
That's one less.
It's not hooked up or anything, but I will hook it up for you, Art.
Awesome.
Mark White. They're talking about the Abbott and Costello who's on first base.
Oh, okay.
Now that's what I call comedy.
Who doesn't?
You know, Abbott and Costello is what I call comedy.
I don't know. Third base.
Yep. He throws it to tomorrow. He's out. I don't know. Third base.
Yeah. They do several. There's a couple that I do enjoy from those, and that was the 13 times 7 equals 21. It's another one I think is absolutely.
Oh yes, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, 14 times 7. Was it? Yeah, no, 13 times 7. Sorry, that's another hilarious one.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, I told you that my partner would be here, and here he is.
Sucker is loud.
The hell is that?
Shapes up now. Why not
He's
let
making
them-
another drink. Shadow of Avata!
All set, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what.
There you go.
That we're organizing a baseball team here at the retired actors' home.
All right, who's playing that?
Bill.
I'll get the manager.
Oh, Bill. Please don't, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay.
I would be interested in that because if it's over 50 years, it does become in the public domain.
Oh no, I played some Laurel and Hardy stuff, and they shut me right down.
Okay, yeah, it's probably the estate owns the copyright then.
I play a few seconds at a time. They can't get.
Anything above 7 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, 5 seconds at a time.
Mm-hmm. That's why they have
it's a total
1
of
second song.
7 seconds per broadcast.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, it's part of a catalog. That's why it's still copyrighted.
Uh-huh.
It's owned as part of a catalog.
Because sometimes you can get away with classical music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, classical you can because nobody's laying claim to Beethoven. So that
not yet.
The lineage is a little dried up by this point. So
yeah.
I forgot I could take care of that problem on mine.
You're a dick.
Yeah, you could have also protected
This is
my
the guy on my stream who's playing rock and roll music on my stream. Just this past Sunday.
A dried up dick.
You were. Okay. Modern rock. Oh, that's all right. I closed it. All right. You're safe now. You don't want a copyright claim that would cost you nothing. That's fine.
Oh,
yeah, well, if
funny enough, I did get a copyright claim from a video a live stream that I did maybe a couple years ago. It was the one with Jeff Sills, and I'm scratching my head thinking, what the hell did I play on there that got me a copyright claim? I just got this email saying, you got a copyright claim on ArtCo Drone Solutions number 32 with Jeff Sills. Like, what? Did I play somebody's song? I'm usually pretty, careful about that.
Yeah, well, it obviously just means if you get a claim that you won't be able to buy the toffee next week.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, Bill, bring one of your puppies in. We want to see your puppy.
Wait, hang on a sec. Gotta go.
You wouldn't want a copyright claim from the AKC,
Ah, that's right.
Bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to bring one of my. Well, the puppy would be okay, but the Siberian Husky that I just picked up.
Yeah.
I've got a Batman case right at the top of the steps. It's really fragile glass. If that big old dog decided to go, bloomp,
oh yeah,
it would go thousands of dollars. So no thanks. But yeah, he's not allowed upstairs for a while. Got to train him. So just for a teaser for tomorrow night's Uncle Bill's show, we'll have some pretty cool stuff to give away, including some World War.
Very nice, Tom.
Oh, that is pretty.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that live?
Yeah.
Yep, that's live.
Wow, that's cool.
That freaking cloud. Just the ripples through it. Amazing.
That is pretty.
I would
So,
put the drone
and-
up, but right now I got about 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
You should make that
So anyway, preview coming
big
up.
art, big art. Tom,
You were saying?
big art.
A big
Tom.
print.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
there we are. What a beautiful
Yep.
sunset.
Turn around, Tom. You want to see the sun?
Oh, yeah. I
Sunset.
like your RV, though. That's slick.
So we're out here at the Pima Fairgrounds. We got here a little earlier. I should put this on the, I'm holding it with the wrong hand there. So I wish the big Class A was mine, but it's not. The little black truck and the microlight of mine.
Hey, that's good. Very good.
Oh, yeah. It's,
I remember you talking about it. You can see the sunset in the window reflection of your microlight.
of the microlight. I know.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You're living the life, Tom.
Trying to live our best life right now.
Oh,
That's
you're
all.
doing it. You're doing it.
Just doing what we can, but having a good time out of it. So there's an actual rally that starts in 2 days here. So that's what we're here for.
Oh,
We figured we'd get here early and go to Segura National Park, which is right. Let's see.
so you're going to Burning Man then?
Okay. Negative, with Burning Man already burnt. So yeah, we're basically going to visit the Tucson area and try to figure out how to do this RV thing the right way. So
Cool.
there's a little microlight. Okay, walk on roof. We got solar up there. It's our little 5-star hotel suite, so it works out nice. You know,
Awesome.
It's great to take your own pillows and blankets with you. Little neon lighting on the ground, some ground effects. So we're doing good. And
Cool.
it's windy as that. So we got here before. We had to drive this little sailboat through the desert.
Cool.
That's a white knuckle experience. I'm back.
Well, that's a beautiful setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our
Mm-hmm.
first ever.
Yeah. We're looking at them. We're looking at them. We don't have most of the ones I want need a fifth wheel on the back of the bed of the pickup truck, but we don't have that.
Yeah.
But I do have a Ram Limited. So it's a
What is it?
four-wheel
Is it a half ton or larger?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't
So
understand.
the important thing is because they will sell you any RV, regardless of what truck you have, and always tell you, yeah, your truck can tow it, no problem, which is so false. But the big thing is the capacity of your truck, your own payload capacity, because usually, like your Ram can tow probably 11,000 pounds.
I think that's
and
right because I went to the Ram
That's
website.
a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. But that's not where you have to worry about. It's what's sitting on the tongue of your truck.
Right.
So
The tongue weight.
if you have a 1,200-pound capacity payload on your truck, take off your passengers, take off what you're going to put in the truck, and then add the tongue weight, which is 15% of the weight of the RV.
Okay.
And you might be at max at that point. So that's what you have to be careful of. And you scale your RV based on that.
In the Ram site, there's links that you can put in your VIN number, and then it will tell you.
And they'll give you back. Right.
Yeah. Right.
And
I've done that, but it was months ago because the one I wanted was like only fifth wheel, and I was like, shoot. So
you'd have to put you're right. You got to put the fifth wheel in the bed.
Yeah.
They are easier to back up a fifth wheel, okay, than it is to back up a travel trailer.
Yeah. Well, I can do either. My dad was a truck driver, and he used to put me in the cab of semis and make me do it when I was about 7 years old.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's the hardest thing about RVing is backing into certain places or getting yourself out of certain places. But I'll tell you, what I really like is taking the drone when we're boondocking and going off.
Hold on a second, I got like 1,000 things going on here. I have to close out.
When we go up into the mountains,
Okay.
One of the things I do is I put the drone up and I scout out a mile or so in front of me to make sure we can get across some of those roads. Yeah, we got a
Yeah,
four-wheel
because
truck.
you can't back up that well. Or
Yeah,
turn
backing
around.
up, yeah, especially on unstructured roads, it gets
Yeah.
pretty difficult. So,
That's really smart. Yeah.
but that works out well. And then you can also see is there actually, the spot you were looking for, you checked on Google Maps, it's on public land, all that good stuff. It's great.
Mhm.
But you get all the way up there and somebody's already there.
Yeah.
So that's another use for the drone. You can figure out if you got your spaces and if there's an alternate nearby. So that works. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it helps justify my drones still.
Absolutely.
Speaking of drones, let's welcome all the way from Lipa City, Philippines. It's James of My PI Dream. James, welcome.
Good morning. Magandang umaga. Yeah. You know what this is?
Oh, that's a Filipino pumpkin.
It's a Filipino. It's a coconut.
Yep.
I'm preparing for Halloween. But over here they don't celebrate Halloween like they do in North America.
What is wrong with that?
It's the original. It's not Halloween. It's actually October 30th and October 31st. It's All Saints Day and All Souls Day. Yeah, so it's a respectful thing for those family members who have passed.
It's a church event.
It's not a church event. It's a cemetery event. What they do is everybody
we go
goes
to the church first, and then if the cemetery's close, we visit the cemetery. Yeah.
Yeah, we
we all do different things.
Grew up as an altar boy.
So, yeah, that's what they do out here. But I'm prepping for my Halloween. I don't know what's going to go on around here for Halloween.
Celebration of the dead. That's
right.
Yeah. And,
you don't dress up like ex-presidents there, like Ferdinand Marcos. You don't do that.
No, I don't know what we're going to do this year. Before the pandemic, we went every year, and we went to the cemetery. Everybody goes to the cemetery, and we spend. It's almost like you would have a family day at the house, but you do the family day at the cemetery. Or if there's a mausoleum, you go inside and the whole family goes in. They bring food. They sit around there there's tents. They'll have tents set up right next to the grave and everything like that. It's a big event over here. But last 2 years, because there's hundreds of thousands of people that do this, so it's the public kind of a thing. When COVID and also we didn't do that. I don't know what's going to happen this year. We'll see what my family's going to do. Anyway, I'm sorry I haven't been around for 2 or 3 weeks here.
Yeah.
I really was planning on being on last week, but last week just as I was coordinating and trying to then I get a message from my son. My son was in a lot of pain. He's in the state of Oregon, and he had a kidney stone. He actually had a big one, a 14 millimeter kidney stone. Yeah.
That's as close as men come to giving birth, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I know. I had 2 at the same time.
And we can't even handle that well. So,
I used to work as a surgical nurse. I'm very familiar with that. Did they do ESWL on him? ESWL?
Did they do what?
ESWL.
I don't know.
ESWL. Did they put him in a tub of water to break it up?
No, because his was so big, they had to do surgery. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting right now for him to get back with me. He went into my time. This is the morning. This is 9:00 in the morning here in the Philippines. I got a message from him last night. He went in. He was like 5 minutes away from going into surgery. They were going to do some type of surgical procedure because it was big. Because his was 14 millimeters. Mine, I had 2, and they were both under 1 in each kidney, and they were both under 5 millimeters. And what they do is they don't do anything except for tell you drink a lot of stuff, and they give you these kind of fluids to try to dissolve it. So that's what I had. But his is over 3 times the size of the one that I had, and so I'm still waiting.
Alexis, what kind of medicine did you practice?
I was a surgical nurse. I wasn't an MD. Now my husband, he does allergy, asthma, dermatology, and pediatrics. He's still practicing.
Well, that's pretty diverse with the.
It is.
Yeah, that's pretty
Well,
diverse.
I told him he's not able to. I'm not going to allow him to retire until he gets some hobbies. He doesn't like anything that I like except me. You know?
Well,
Oh, okay.
I got a question for you, Alexis. Is what all those guitars? Who's the guitar player inside your house?
Me.
You. Oh, that is so neat. Yeah. What kind of music?
A little bit of everything except country. I hate country.
Oh,
And she lives in Texas.
oh,
And she lives
Art's
in
gonna lose.
Texas.
Art's gonna lose a lot of subscribers right now.
No,
Let me rephrase that. It's not
Texas
that I hate,
gal.
it's not that I hate country. I hate the country that I grew up with, which was what my parents listened to. But
Real
I will
twangy.
admit there's a small, it's twang. You lost your house, you
Yeah,
lost your
very
wife,
twangy.
you lost your dog. That's what you do when you play it backward mask. You get your dog back, get your house back, get your wife back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I do, a little bit of blues, rock. I like lead. I do play rhythm. I've got a Brian May. Let me turn the lights up. Hold on, so you can see it.
Yeah, I've been every time I look at the screen here, I focus on the guitars in the background.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
probably better than focusing on me. So thank you. Yeah, I'm getting this stuff in the mail about Medicare, and it's depressing. All right, so in the
Yeah, I
back,
know.
we're turning these way up. That one there is a Brian May guitar. That's a Yamaha 12 string. This one over here is a 7. Let me get the Avata out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. Avata. I just set up my own margarita machine back over here, and it's just really great. So that's a 7-string. This one here. That's a 7-string Schecter. That's a Fender 6-string electric, and that one over there is a acoustic Fender 6-string.
Oh,
And then I've
okay.
got my very first guitar right here. This is from when I was. This is from when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So that would have been 1968, and I'll let you do the math. I don't even know. Let me see if it's in tune. Pretty close.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
month were you
yeah.
born in, Alexis?
So what is that? Harmony?
Yeah.
Well,
Stratotone Harmony.
that was the first guitar. It wasn't electric. The first guitar I ever saw in our household was my dad's, and it was an acoustic Harmony.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, acoustic. Yeah. He used to play in a band when I was growing up in New York, and they used to do a lot of like Beatles cover tunes and things like that.
Yeah, this thing is so easy to play. It's
Hey,
just
Barry.
I don't think the pickups work in this anymore. So,
But I used to do that. You have a nice lady cave right there, but I used to have up in our home in the U.S. On the third story. The third story was like a loft kind of an area up there, and that's
Yeah.
what was our music room.
Oh, look at that.
yeah, look at
Headless.
that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is a MIDI guitar, musical instrument. Musical instrument. The Avata is getting to me.
Device into-
Musical instrument digital interface. So yeah,
Yeah, I've seen those.
very cool. And
Yeah,
this-
I still have. Actually I shipped almost all of my guitars over here to the Philippines right now, but it's
What do
a
you
big
play?
difference. I play guitar. Right? This is
I mean,
same.
what do you?
The
Okay,
same,
so-
the genres that but I do play country music. I love country music.
Really, honestly, some of the newer country is pretty good. I like
Yeah.
it. But
I
it's
like it
just-
all. I even like the old twangy stuff, the Hank
Well,
Williams Senior type stuff, all the way to the new stuff right now. My wife isn't into the older stuff. I like, but she likes the newer stuff. All the newer
Some of the
stuff.
older guys that I like is Chet Atkins. He was a master.
Oh,
My
he's
parents used to force me to go to all these country western concerts, and we would somehow always. I'm sure they had it arranged, but we would sit in the first 3 rows, and they were like nudging me, "Pay attention, because you like playing guitar." And so that's But I really, as long as I've been playing, I suck.
Hashtag sticker.
You have to stay humble because
put that in the chat, please.
But do you have fun? You have fun though playing? So and that's what counts. That's
I have
really
fun
counts.
playing for myself. I don't like playing so much for a crowd, but it's all right. I've done it. In high school, there was a guy that got sick, and they were doing some, not touring, but they were playing concerts for the high school, and they asked me to fill in one day, and I was like, oh God, I don't want to, but I did. But that's about the extent of it. I haven't done it since.
We're actually getting back into the scene again. My wife and I, we played semi-professionally when we were living in South Korea. We had contracts with MWR over there, and let's see, who was the other? Some big where we played on aircraft carriers, and we played all over the. Well, there wasn't that many North American bands. We were one of 2 North American bands because we lived there, so it was very easy for us. The logistics was very easy. So we did a lot of playing over there. Then we thought we went back to the U.S. and I thought, well, we're done with it. And then it's like music is one of those kind of things. It's when it's in your blood and you've enjoyed it. When you stop doing it, you yearn to go back to it again. So what we did, we picked it up again in Charleston, and we were playing at all the tourist clubs and restaurants in downtown Charleston and over on the Isle of Palms. We were playing a lot of places. Then of course we moved to the Philippines, and I'm like, oh, we're really done with it. I left all my guitars over inside the U.S. They were still packed away over there, and then we started getting that urge again, the yearning to start playing again. So the last time that we went back, we packed up almost all the guitars. I think I had maybe about 3 guitars still left there, but we shipped them all over here. So in our basement, we probably have a dozen or so guitars down there. My wife has like 3 basses. My wife plays the bass and guitar.
Wow.
And so we're starting to get back into that again. As a matter of fact, we have a practice. This afternoon.
My guitar.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a practice this afternoon.
Mini Squire.
Just like a little Strat. Yeah, just like a little Strat. Yeah.
It's a short scale.
Yeah. Well, the community here is putting on a event. Somebody contributed some time and resources into converting a yard that was overgrown and everything into like a little park. So we're going to do like a commemoration, blessing of the park. Then after the blessing of the park, we're moving all over to the clubhouse. And there's a few of the people inside the subdivision that are in tune with playing little bits of music. So we're going to put on like a mini performance there with a pot. It'll be a potluck and some live music and Sunday. So that'll be fun.
Let's get it up
Come on,
to 10.
That's got to be everybody in that community owns a karaoke machine. I know that.
Everybody. Yeah,
okay,
even us.
Everybody, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Have you ever heard of
Okay.
well, let me just show you his thing. Hold on.
Oh, guys, I gotta jump off. The sun has dropped now below the horizon. Regards to all. I can't see the chat at all. Not with trying to do this on a phone.
Barely see you.
But
You went to the dark side, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep, I sure did. There you go. A little more light. Okay, but instead of killing my battery, I'm going to go ahead and sign off.
Okay,
thanks so much for the invite, Lexus, Bill, Dom. Okay, take care,
right,
and James.
You have a great night, Tom.
Take care, Tom.
See you on the flip.
Take care, Tom.
Everyone.
Thanks for coming.
So, have you ever heard of Ken Tamplin, Vocal Academy?
I'm afraid I don't. Yeah.
He's on YouTube. He put out a lot of Christian albums at first, and then his first love was guitar, and then he got into vocals, and he still helps a lot of bands to this day with their vocal because how hard it can be on your vocal.
Well, yeah. The older that you get, I'm noticing that I'm struggling to do the songs that were very easy for me to do years ago.
Check him out. Check him out on YouTube.
Hey.
Charles Galuski, you are the winner. Congratulations, Charles.
And that art will cost you an extra $10 to get it to him because he lives way up in a No, I'm serious. When I mailed something to him, they said, "Oh, it's going to cost $10 extra to send this to Charles," and I was like, "Whatever it takes, you know." But I said, "Why?" And they said, "Because he lives out in the middle of nowhere, I guess." And where did Bill go? Why did Bill drop?
I don't know, but I have his thing in the chat. Just when he comes back, I'll pop him up.
Well, James, check out Ken Tamplin or anybody else in here in the chat. Ken Tamplin.
Oh yeah, I've seen that guy on YouTube.
Yeah, he knows me.
Okay.
Because I've been through his whole academy because I love to sing, and it's been kind of like guitar. It's just something in your blood.
Yes, you can, Charles.
This is
go ahead and if you want to donate it to somebody else.
I will. I did a screen capture of that, so I'll check that out later because I need some type. I need something because I'm really struggling these days. I was never a really good singer anyway, but at least I could hit the higher notes. I could get to those without being really too far off. But these days, what I'm finding I have to drop down an octave now at a lower octave to be able, especially something like Hotel California. I cannot do that in the original. All the Filipinos around here, they all have that. They all have that super high that they can get those high.
You'll be impressed with Ken Tamplin. He's got a great testimony too as a Christian. It's just amazing how he's even still alive. But anyway, you can watch some of his videos on that. But he's an amazing singer. He does all genres, and he hits those high notes. And he's not a spring chicken himself. So I've been through his vocal academy. I still use those a lot. He's got 3.0 now, but I didn't upgrade because everything I need is in there. So it's good.
Let's just before we actually go any further, and I want to continue talking about the music because I love the music and I about your guitars here. Andrew in the chat, he put something earlier, and I responded to him when we were eating breakfast here, and he had a question about different type of security systems to install security systems in your house, and he was asking which one did I choose here, and we actually did a video on our channel about the one that we selected. I selected it because it was popular and it was popular in the U.S., but I want to share my thoughts on it. And I installed the Ring security system. And it's really nice because it's wireless. And it's very easy to set up. It's intuitive. When I say easy to set up, I mean you put the battery in there, and then you connect it to the base unit. It's a simple setup, but unfortunately, there's a big drawback of installing the Ring here in the Philippines as opposed to if you were in the U.S. And that mainly has to do with the structure of your house. And in the U.S., of course, most all houses are done with wood, and you have sheetrock and wood, and it's very transparent for radio signals to go through all these layers of walls. Over here in the Philippines, everything, primarily 90% of the houses are made out of concrete. Tons and tons of concrete steel reinforcement, and they are a major attenuator of radio signals, which is why usually from floor to floor to floor, you always have to put repeaters or extenders with a Wi-Fi system. Well, the same thing, the same problem that you have with Wi-Fi, you have the same problem with the Ring, and that's what I found here. The Ring, the Ring security system in a concrete house is similar to somebody being 80 years old. It's like you have lack of penetration. It's a real big problem. It's a real big problem. It's a real big problem. So I find there's so many zones.
Echo for that word.
There's so many zones that just keep connecting and disconnecting, connecting this. So if your house is concrete, I recommend a total different type of a security system. What you really should do if you're building is do a fully wired system. Have everything wired. Put the wires through the wall, and then set it to the main unit. Anyway, back to we were talking about music.
Well, do they have ADT over there?
No, they don't have ADT here. No, they don't really have. There are many companies that install CCTV systems up here. It's very popular over here, but and those same companies that do CCTVs, they also do alarm systems as well. But I'm not really familiar with the brands, the name brands of what they use over here. But I haven't seen ADT. No. And I don't think a lot of places do. Like in the U.S., I know particularly, is you have companies like ADT, and there's so many of them out there that will do 24-hour monitoring, where there's actually somebody that sits behind monitors that look at everybody's houses, and they're able to do alerts and let you know when something's not right going on. You don't really see that much around here. The biggest security over here are dogs in your yard.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just picked up 2 new. We have 5 dogs now, but we just picked up a Siberian Husky today. Huge, 2 years old. And we've got Pit Bull, Labrador mix, and
I almost got eaten alive by a husky. Did you see the video I did of David Brooks' build over in Summit Point when I showed the lot and house combination that he was doing? It was like two episodes back, about 2 episodes back. Art, did you see that one?
Yeah, I
did the walk through the house, the real big house that he's almost completed building over there. Well, if you looked at the very beginning when we walked into the house, in the 2-car garage to the left, there was a husky. It was a puppy. Probably only, I don't know, 4 months old or 6 months old or something like that. Very small right now. But I went up to it with David at the very bit when we were walking. You just very calmly, and he could smell my dogs on my pants, like my clothing, and he was friendly. And then you didn't see this in it. You saw that. That's all you saw. That he was friendly in the background. He wasn't bothering anything. But what I had to edit out was when I went from the back of the garage. David had left. He'd went over somewhere else, and it was just me and the dog in the garage. And I was walking to go retrieve a camera that had just completed doing some filming from a different angle. And as I was walking, the dog lurched right at me. I mean, as fast as it could possibly run. Luckily, the dog was on a leash and on a collar. And it was where it choked him, where it popped him back. I mean, he lurched so hard at me, it threw him back like 2 meters. That's how hard it threw him back. But had that not been there, he would have probably ripped me apart. And
wow.
Yeah, I have that. I still have that. I might show you that offline. I'm not going to put that online, but I'll show you that one.
There's the one we just picked up, and he's
I saw that. I saw that picture you put earlier. Yeah. I've been watching. We were eating breakfast. I was watching the whole the previous part of the show.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's 2 years old, so he'll get probably a little bit bigger. But there's another photo I had of him. I don't see it. It's a really good one, but anyway, yeah, he's a big dog. Then we finally got him to sit. I don't know if I showed this one or not. If it is, I'm sorry for the repeat, but there he is sitting in the back of the truck.
No, I didn't see that one. That one.
He's
it's
pretty
beautiful. Beautiful. Now, David asked me, because that dog, I think they already own. That's like the brother or the sister of a dog that they purchased. And I don't know why he had that dog. And he asked me, did I want that dog? And I was seriously, I would love, we would like to have a third dog. We would like to have one more dog here. And, but he said, the only problem you're going to have with this dog is he will leap over fences. He said, you should see the height of the fences that he's already leaped over. And I said, well, we can't do that here because we have neighbors that walk by all the time. We're in an HOA.
He's back.
Welcome back, Bill.
There he is. Hey, Bill.
That was a long potty break.
I was heating up dinner and charging I set up my drones to charge for tomorrow morning for the meetup.
Nice.
And I had a video going, so I thought I'd take advantage, and I took longer than I expected. So here I am.
Hey, Art, here's a picture from last night.
Work called. Somebody called.
Oh, that looks yummy.
Well, this is Japanese. We had Japanese. I think I told you before. Every Saturday night we have open gate policy here at Villa Feliz, And
great.
it's people. We don't even send out invites, and it's people just start showing up from the neighborhood. They know Saturday night is Saturday night at the Tanner's place, and they come here, and it's like a potluck. People bring some stuff. Some of the folks brought some sushi last night. My wife made. You see the burner there with the big pot on the top.
Yeah.
She made Japanese nabe. For those who don't know what nabe is, it's like a broth soup, and they put a lot of like seafood things inside there, like crab.
I have knobby knees, James.
Nabe. Well, we're not going to throw that inside the pot.
Sorry.
But the hot water might help you. And so it's like a soup-based kind of a thing, and everybody kind of brought like Japanese. So it was kind of like Japanese. So you see in the background, I don't know if you can see, but on the screen we had YouTube, and we had a Japanese channel with some Japanese music and the Japanese ambience. But that's
Right.
that's
You should have had
traditionally.
You should have had Uncle Bill's toys up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are Uncle Bill's toys?
Oh, that's his channel.
Oh, that's it. I'm out of here.
Oh, the channel.
Uncle Bill toys.
You have a channel, Bill? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you have a channel, Bill.
I think we went that way once before, didn't we?
Yeah, you have a channel. Oh, that's great.
And one last photo, James. This is if you make me big art.
Okay.
This
Hold on.
This is Ryder, our new puppy.
Oh,
Oh,
Beautiful.
nice work.
beautiful dog.
Gorgeous dog.
He looks delicious.
Yeah, they can put him in the next knobby.
Yeah, but that was that was good. And I don't know if you probably didn't see, but you were talking about San Mig. There was San Mig bottles everywhere. Romeo, the contractor for Caribbean Construction, he comes by. He's I don't even have to say anything. He's here every Saturday, and he brought over like 2 cases of San Mig. And one of my favorite San Mig is most people don't like flavored beers, and I generally don't like flavored beers, but San Mig has an apple flavored beer. It's like a it's like apple cider. It almost tastes like an apple cider.
My husband would love that.
Yeah,
It's surprising Filipinos would want anything Japanese anywhere near them.
well, I think one of the reasons why our Saturday night get-togethers are so popular here, and it's growing. We have more and more people stopping by. The diversity of the folks that come by is because of the selection of food that my wife always picks. My wife's a really good cook, and she cooks international. She lived 15 years in Japan. I mean, she lived with me in the U.S. We lived in Korea for like 7 or 8 years over there. So she's always downloading recipes. She really enjoys cooking, and she does all these different ethnicity type foods that she cooks all the time. And it's a big difference from if you're in the Philippines. You can ask Bill, while you're over at the Philippines, you talk with your wife. If you're in the Philippines, there's only like 4 different foods 7 days a week that everybody eats. They eat the same food over and over and over again. They don't move out into different areas, different genres of food.
I don't know. My wife spent a couple of years in Japan, a couple of years in Hong Kong. She was with that Filipino dance troupe that traveled all over the country, all over the world. But I just figured after the Bataan Death March, they kind of frown on the Japanese, but I guess they've gotten over it.
Well, that you brought up the Bataan Death March. We had a guest. I don't know which video it was. I don't know if it was the 2 videos back, 3 videos back. It was just recent. We had I think it was the very last video. We had some guests that came over from San Diego. Every week we get visitors from all over the world that come here that are subscribers of the channel, and they're visiting family or doing something in the Philippines, and many of them stop by here. And we were honored by some guests from San Diego he says they've been a really long time subscriber of the channel. and very interesting, unusual. And I just want to kind of, it's not a plug for him, but he's actually he's a writer. He's 80 years old. He's 80 years, and in his frame of mind, I'm 65, and I can barely remember what I had for breakfast here. But this guy was remembering what happened in 1956, 1955. He wrote a book. He wrote this book right here. He's a retiree of the U.S. Navy. He was in the Navy during the Vietnam era, and his son also, which was kind of the name, father and son, U.S. Navy retired, Quentin Ramil. He wrote this book, and it's basically about it. It's almost like an autobiography. I think he changed some of the. If you read it, I'm a little ways into the book now, and he's changed some of the names inside there because he wanted to talk a lot of truths. And a lot of times when you talk about truths about your family, there's skeletons that people really don't want to talk about so much. So I think he changed some of the names inside here for that. But it's really interesting. And when you're talking about Bataan, he talked about the Bataan Death March. But what he was talking about earlier on in the book was something that I didn't even know. I was really surprised. I'm actually learning history from our friend's book here, and it has to do with looking at it from a different perspective. It's looking at it from the perspective of the Philippine or the Filipino viewpoint. I did not know. And Art, I think you and probably Bill, I don't know about Alexis, but yeah, you guys are kind of like history buffs and things like that. But I didn't know that at the same time we were being bombarded by torpedoes and everything during Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, 10 hours, which was a coordinated effort at the same time that Pearl Harbor was being bombed. They bombed Manila and Cavite over here. The Japanese did that to the American bases and the American and the Philippine naval and air bases that were over here at the same time. 10 hours later, and 10 hours is probably because they probably tried to do it at the same exact time, but the coordination because of sea events and things like that didn't probably allow in communications at the time. 10 hours after, they did the bombing of Manila and Cavite here. There was a naval base at Cavite, and he illustrates that inside his book that he has right here. I'm early on. I'm really anxious to go further on into the book to find out about his activities with the Navy. But did you know that? Did you know that the same time as Pearl Harbor was going on, there was bombing here in the Philippines? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know.
Yeah, because they also attacked Malaysia at the same time because the British had, bases there. So it was a
anyway, a little
attack.
Little history lesson today.
And also, speaking of Bataan Death March, the current president of the Philippines, his father was in the Bataan Death March.
Yeah.
And he was a POW, and he escaped and joined up with the rebel units that, helped us out during World War II.
He was lucky to live through that.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning more and more.
Welcome back, Dominic.
Yeah, I'm just putting something on to wait because it's lunchtime here.
Oh
yeah, you guys are you're a couple hours different from us here, so it's probably around 11:30 there, 12:30.
It's 12:30 because we've got daylight saving. It's usually 2, but we've added daylight saving and Queensland hasn't. Because we're usually 2 in front of you. Now we're 3 until about April. So it's 12:30 here.
Well, guys, we've done 2.5 hours. I think it's about time we shut this bad boy down. So I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming. You have a great weekend. Hopefully your teams will win this weekend.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend. Catch you next time. and keep them flying. Bye-bye.
Okay.